This is not the year for you to leave your money lying idle in any regular bank account. This is the year for you to take charge and make sure you're sending your money to work for you. Like, this is what we are here for. This year, by the grace of God, all of my ladies out there, we are actually taking decisions that will help us to send our money to work for us. Like, that is it, or nothing. That is it. So the first stocks that you're going to buy and it's going to make you earn income every month is realty income stocks. Or this company rather have been in business for over 15 years or more. Like, they've been in business since 1994. In business for that long. And one thing I will tell you as a beginner is the fact you are starting off. Do not go to all this kind of quick investment brokerage houses that can just earn you money. No. Make sure you're starting with companies that have stood the test of time, with companies that have returned back dividends like unfailingly for over some years, and you can actually go and check them out and see that, okay, these people have been in business, they've actually done this for over some years, and of course this is where I can put in my money and I'll have peace of mind. Okay, so realty income trusts have been in business for a long time. They are the kind of stocks that deal with real estate properties. They deal with supermarkets. They deal with all this company like corporate buildings. Okay, they list it out, and the list of their list, or will I say the average term for their list is 20 years. Now tell me why you will think this kind of company will like run away with your money or go bankrupt. Okay, they've been in business, and actually from the structure of their business you will understand that they actually are here to stay. Okay, now they've been paying dividends since 2007, like without failing. This is a company that has been in business for that long. That's to tell you they have nothing to hide, number one. Secondly, these are people that have been paying dividends for over how many years? Like, they've been paying dividends since 2007 to their investors, or like unfailingly. Okay, now interest rates on realty income is from 5% to 6%. It depends on how much you invest. Like 5% to 6% of a chunk of money will actually be a lot of money, if you get what I mean. So do not leave your money lying idle. Send your money to work by investing in this kind of stocks. Their price per share is $58. Now, do not panic, because you can actually start buying from a little bit of it. You don't have to buy the $58 if you don't have the $58, or if you don't want to invest that much. You can start buying from $3, $5, $6. You can buy in bits, because a lot of these apps out there can actually help you to buy in. Now, the apps that you can actually use to get some of these stocks I'm mentioning in this video are as follows. Okay, one is Neo Plutus, which is formerly known as Optimum by Afri Invest. You can also buy this on Truth. You can buy this on Bamboo app also. If you do not have this app, all you need to do is to go to your Play Store. You can download it, fill in your information properly. Okay, do not be scared. Okay, when you're filling in your information, they will definitely ask you for your BVN, your ID card, your passport, and all of that. Feel free to fill and give in those information, because these companies are actually licensed by SEC. They're secured, so do not be scared. The second type of stocks you can buy that can help you to start earning money every month as dividend or passive income on your investment is Main Street Capital Investment stocks. Okay, now this is the kind of company that actually lends out money to small, medium, and big businesses. Okay, this is what they do. They lend out money to small businesses, they lend out money to big businesses, they lend out money to medium businesses, and they earn their interest on it. And then it is this interest that they make from this investment that they actually share with you as an investor. So the return on capital on this investment is actually 6 to 7% interest rate, okay? But the good thing about Main Street Capital stock is the fact that they still go ahead and give you bonuses on your investment. Shares per price is actually from $60 and upwards. But the good news is that you can actually invest even less than that when you have these apps that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, okay? Now, by the way, if you're finding this video helpful or you're enjoying this discussion we're having here, please click the like button. You can subscribe to be one of my parties, one of my sisters on this channel, where we can always help ourselves to make decisions that will help us to be more financially stable and give glory to God, okay? The third investment stocks that you can start with right now that can pay you more dividends every month is Tag Industrial. This is a company that is into warehouses in Nigeria, okay? They are into industrial buildings. They hire them, they lease them out to people that need them, companies that need them, and they get their money from doing this. This is the business that they do. The return on investment with Tag Industrial is 4%, okay? It's 4%. Now, it is from that 4% annual income. Now, it is from that 4% annual interest rate that they're going to share through and pay you bit by bit every month. So this will show you that the amount you invest there is definitely going to determine how much you get paid every month, okay? Because if you put in 1 million, you should know that it is only 4% of that 1 million that will be splitted throughout the year. That's 12 months, and you're going to get paid for that. Now, let's go to the fourth and the last, but never the least, investment stock that you can start with this January, and it is going to set you up for making money every month. The fourth but not the least investment stock that you can actually start investing with to earn income every month is this SPHD ETF. This ETF actually stands for Invesco S&P 500 High Dividends and Low Volatility ETF. Okay, a lot of English, I understand, but then simply put, what this ETF does is that it tracks the top 50 ETFs that are actually doing well in the S&P 500 ETFs. You get, it tracks the top 50 and it turns them into its own separate ETF for you to invest in. So actually, the advantage of this specific ETF is the fact that it gives you that diversification that you need with your investment, okay? If one of the 50 top investments is not doing well, believe me, the other 49 will not be doing bad. So this is going to balance up with the ones that are not doing well. So it helps you to get that top performers in your investment, and definitely this will determine the kind of interest rate you're going to get, because even if this interest rate is 4% or 10%, if the market is bad, it is definitely going to affect how much you get as interest. Definitely. For this ETF, the interest rate is actually 4%, and the price per share is $38 US. But the good news is the fact that you can actually buy bit by bit, okay? You don't have to have the 38 USD before you can buy. You can buy for $5, you can buy for $3, you can buy for $10, you can buy for $15. And now, let's go to the questions that can actually arise from this whole junk of video. Not junk, no, my video is not junk, in Jesus' name. So now let's go to the possible questions that a lot of my ladies out there might be itching to ask concerning this. Now, number one, I know some of you might be okay, what are the apps I'm going to use to get this specific investment on? Number one, you can actually go to Bamboo. If you don't have Bamboo, you can download it from your Play Store. The second app you can use is Trove. If you do not have it, go to your Play Store and download it. It's easy and simple. And the third app I will give you is Neo Plutus, which was formerly the Optimum by Afri Invest app. Okay, so these three apps will actually give you access to be able to like invest in these four stocks that I've listed in this video. Okay, so the other thing you should know is that these interest rates are actually kind of there as the main thing, but the fact remains that how much you can get from this whole investment is still boils down to how the market is doing. If the market is fluctuating, definitely your interest is going to fluctuate. It might not be the expected interest that you will get. And then if the market is doing good, definitely you're also going to enjoy. If you've watched up until now, I want to tell you this. Investment is not actually a get rich quick scheme. It is not MMM that a lot of us were doing back then. I'm not saying I did that, but it's not MMM. Okay, that if you just put in 20,000, you get 30,000 or you get 50,000 immediately. No, rather investment is actually a stable, steady, consistent growth kind of way of making money. Yeah, I agree that there are a lot of stocks out there that can actually pay you higher interest rates, okay? But one thing you should know in investment is that it's not all about the interest rates that you're getting, okay? It is actually going to be about how safe your money is, especially as a beginner out there, okay? How safe your money is, how much your capital can actually withstand the test of the market's ups and downs, and the level of your risk appetite. Okay, these are things that will actually help you to know which of the investments you can start with. Okay, but for these four stocks that I've mentioned for you, your capital is preserved and there's nothing for you to be scared about. If you can be calm and you keep investing consistently, you're definitely going to see results. Now, if you've watched this video and you've actually learned something in this, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to be part of my sisters on this channel, okay? And as a lady out there, believe me, there's never a good time for you to start. The best time you can start is actually right now. No more procrastinating. Let's let it die in 2025, okay? I'm learning, and I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm going to start next tomorrow. Please, this should not be you in this year 2026. I'm challenging you to take action because I am also going to take action on some of the investments that I really want to do that I have not started doing this year. So let's see how we can send our money to work, and let's see how we can keep doing our best and hoping that God will help us to actually live the kind of life that we always want to live, okay? So until I see you in my next video, please give me a thumbs up, like, share to your ladies out there, and let's go get the bag together, okay? Bye.